High cholesterol and kidney disease. Why having high cholesterol puts you at risk of developing kidney disease? Unless you live with kidney disease or someone you're close to has been affected, you might not know that much about it and what causes it in the first place. High cholesterol and kidney disease. Unless you or someone close to you has lived with kidney disease, it's understandable if the condition feels distant, mysterious, or even a little confusing. Most of us are more familiar with discussions about heart health, high blood pressure, or diabetes. But the truth is that our kidneys play an absolutely vital role in keeping our bodies functioning, and the causes of kidney disease are often tied to health issues we might already know, like high cholesterol. Cholesterol is a word that comes up often in conversations about diet and heart disease. But what is it really? Cholesterol is a fatty substance, also known as a lipid, which is found in your blood. It's made by the liver and is also present in many of the foods we eat, especially those that come from animal sources such as meats, eggs, and dairy. Far from being something to avoid entirely, cholesterol is actually essential for our health. It forms part of every cell membrane in our bodies, aids in hormone production, and even helps us digest fats. In these ways, cholesterol truly is a building block of life. However, as with many things, balance is critical. When we have too much cholesterol in our blood, especially a type known as low-density lipoprotein or LDL, often called bad cholesterol, it can start to cause problems. Excess cholesterol circulates within the bloodstream and can gradually build up on the walls of blood vessels. Over time, these fatty deposits, known as plaques, can narrow the arteries and make them less flexible, a condition called atherosclerosis. This process is a well-known risk factor for heart disease and stroke, but what's less commonly known is that the very same process can also have a serious impact on our kidneys. The kidneys are remarkable organs, each roughly the size of a fist, sitting just below your rib cage on either side of your spine. Despite their relatively small size, they receive about 20% of your heart's blood output every minute. Their job is to filter your blood, removing waste products and excess fluids while balancing electrolytes and producing hormones that regulate blood pressure and red blood cell production. For the kidneys to work efficiently, they need a rich, steady supply of blood. But when high cholesterol leads to blockages or narrowing in the arteries supplying the kidneys, it disrupts this flow. When the blood vessels that feed the kidneys become clogged with cholesterol-laden plaques, the kidneys don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to function optimally. This can lead to a gradual loss of kidney function, a condition known as chronic kidney disease. Over time, as the damage accumulates, the kidney's ability to filter waste from the blood diminishes. Toxins and fluids start to build up in the body, leading to symptoms like swelling, fatigue, and high blood pressure. In severe cases, this can progress to kidney failure, requiring dialysis or a kidney transplant to sustain life. But how does high cholesterol happen in the first place? Several lifestyle factors contribute. Diets, high in saturated fats, processed foods, and red or processed meats can drive up cholesterol levels. Being overweight or obese, leading a sedentary lifestyle, smoking, and drinking excessive amounts of alcohol all play a role. For some, genetics make a difference. Families with a history of high cholesterol may pass on this tendency. Age is a factor too, as cholesterol levels tend to rise as we get older. It's also important to note that high cholesterol rarely causes symptoms on its own. You can feel healthy and energetic while your cholesterol is quietly rising. That's why routine blood tests are so important. A simple blood test can measure your levels of total cholesterol, LDL, high-density lipoprotein, HDL or good cholesterol, and triglycerides. HDL cholesterol is beneficial because it helps remove excess cholesterol from the bloodstream, and higher levels are associated with reduced risk of both heart and kidney disease. Interestingly, treating high cholesterol can sometimes present its own challenges for kidney health. The mainstay of cholesterol-lowering therapy is a group of medications called statins. These drugs work by blocking an enzyme in the liver that's needed to make cholesterol, thereby lowering LDL levels in the blood. For most people, statins are safe and effective, reducing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and related complications. However, there is some evidence that people taking high doses of statins have a slightly increased risk of developing acute kidney injury, a sudden decline in kidney function. This risk is still considered rare, and for the vast majority of patients, the benefits of statins far outweigh the risks. Nonetheless, it's important for anyone starting a new medication to discuss potential side effects and monitoring with their healthcare provider. So, what can you do if you're concerned about high cholesterol and your kidneys? The good news is that many of the same lifestyle changes that protect your heart will also benefit your kidneys. Eating a diet rich in fruits and vegetables, choosing whole grains, and selecting low-fat dairy products can all help lower cholesterol levels. Limiting intake of saturated fats, salt, and processed foods further reduces your risk. Maintaining a healthy weight and engaging in regular physical activity, about 150 minutes per week of moderate exercise, is also key. If you smoke, quitting is one of the most powerful ways to improve your vascular and kidney health. And if you drink alcohol, doing so in moderation is advised. For those already living with kidney disease or other risk factors like diabetes or high blood pressure, managing cholesterol becomes even more crucial. These conditions often occur together, each amplifying the risks posed by the others. Regular checkups and blood tests will help you and your healthcare team keep an eye on your cholesterol and kidney function, allowing for early intervention if needed. Ultimately, high cholesterol is more than just a number on a lab report. It's a signal that your blood vessels, including those serving your vital kidneys, may be at risk. By understanding the connection between cholesterol and kidney disease, you can take practical steps to protect your health. Speak with your doctor about your personal risk factors and the best strategies for you. Through a combination of healthy living, regular monitoring, and, when necessary, medication, you can reduce your risk of kidney disease and ensure your kidneys continue to do their remarkable work for years to come.